Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Speed Gaming's presentation of Super Metroid Rando League Week 5. We got Chozo this week with Boss Shuffle. Chozo, if you haven't seen Chozo before, from Metroid and also from Metroid 2, continuing into Super Metroid, we have Chozo statues, the famous Chozo lore that is known for Metroid. They hold your major items today, along with two additional boss locations: right side stickers in Wreck Ship, and also Kraid's item, which is normally Varia's suit. We would add the space jump, but that's already a Chozo statue, and then we also have Ridley's location, which is right behind him. If you collect only the Chozo statue items, you can beat the game. That was the idea behind the Chozo mode. And then to toss in some fun, we're going to throw in Boss Shuffle. So we might have added fun, added shenanigans. I am Leno today. Nitorific would be joining me, but I'm assuming he is having some technical issues, so he's not able to join us at the moment. If we can get those sorted out, he will be joining us. But we have Forever and Zeb, V.I.L.P.L.U.M.E versus the MasterCard Lotus PSC Baseball Guild. This is the Brinstar division. And we are doing tied for first with V.I.L.P.L.U.M.E along with MasterCard, currently in fourth place. We have a very fun matchup today. Chat, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. It is Wednesday, it is April, it is spring. You wouldn't know it where I live because we just got another snowstorm last night. But with Chozo, the first item is always going to be Morph Ball. That is never shuffled in Chozo mode. The first Chozo item is going to be the first missile, and that could be any number of items. Space Pelicans needs murder, and I believe you, chat. I agree. Send some snow. Shenrir, we have 131 inches where I live. That's we're third snowiest winter ever. No more. Don't need any more. Of course, it's nothing if you're like Lake Tahoe, where you get just casually getting 8 feet of snow over a snowstorm, as is the case as of late. And we got a missile in the ceiling. This is, of course, not a logical item pickup. It's just going to be a scattered miner. Our runners are going to pick up miners on the way. Question in chat: is V.I.L.P.L.U.M.E actually an acronym for something? You'd actually have to ask the members of V.I.L.P.L.U.M.E. I'm not sure. It could be, but it might not be. Yeah, it's absolutely insane how much snow the Lake Tahoe area has received. It's way too much. And we do have a channel prediction going on if you want to bet some channel points. What suit is going to be picked up first? Either the Gravity or the Varia suit. Chat, if you want to be interactive, you can place wager your channel points. Chozo weeks tend to be very fast. Although depending on how trolly it is, we might actually, go like an hour 10. Zeb, of course, is a very good, quite high-tier skill player when it comes to SM. Plays very high in Randall League last year. Both suits within 8 minutes. That's the opposite of kind of what we want. Sometimes we need to have a little bit of drama. And we got Screw Attack at Bomb Chorizo. Excellent. So now they can logically check the Gauntlet item, which is a Chozo statue, which may or may not hold something that's useful. So for Chozo items, we can go over this yet. We have 2 missile packs, 2 super missile packs, 1 power bomb, 3 energy tanks, 1 reserve, and then all your majors. So Morph Ball doesn't count on that because it's always going to be vanilla. But for the rest of them, you get bombs, high jump, speed booster, screw attack, both suits, all 5 beams, space jump, X-ray grapple. Those are all Chozo location here. Chozo statue items. Yeah, back in Word. And not to leave anybody out, we have Paragon on tracking today. Everyone say hello to Paragon. And Zeb is going to Gauntlet. We're going to see what this item is. It is the bombs. So now Zeb can head back down and check the 230 missile, which is going to be under the Chozo statue. Oh, okay. Zeb is going to follow through the Gauntlet. I am a little surprised by this. Zeb, of course, is looking for some power bombs, so maybe that could be the reason why Zeb wants to see this through. With Screw Attack, relatively safe, but, you know, you're still taking 60 damage, contact damage from the spikes, and Acid will take you from anything to 0 in a hurry without suits. It's a little dangerous, but Zeb through, no problem. Back at Gauntlet is double missile. So we have 4 autologic minor items with the missiles, logical supers, and then we have bombs and screw attack. And Zeb, this is the play I would assume he would make. He's going to check Terminator. We have a pack of power bombs now. It's not the logical power bombs. With knowing what Chozo logic has, you can pretty easily deduce where your progression is going to be. It's possible we just have our second missile here at 230. It could be a beam. It could be the logical power bombs. It's hard to say. One thing we will not see anywhere in criteria are suits. Suit restriction is on, and that is a reserve tank. That's a Chozo reserve tank. So we have our first logical energy. And it looks like Forever is deciding on what to do next. Is Zeb going to follow this through to Green Bryn? This is the move I would expect most runners to make. There can be times when runners will want to go right. Considering the amount of Chozo statues available in Green Bryn, there's just a lot of items in Green Bryn. I think there's only 3 readily accessible Chozo statues. We got Reserve Tank, Spore Spawn, and Charge. Plus a ton of other items. Red Tower has 3 Chozo statues. Only 2 are currently accessible with what they've got, plus 2 other items. So I think the Green Bryn play is probably, you know, just based on quantity, the more appealing play here. And we have a missile under the bridge at early supers. There's our wave beam. Hey, look at that. We couldn't even do a which beam first prediction because we have a beam. And we have an autologic energy tank behind the reserve. Nice. So Zeb already probably liking his loadout. Oh, I got one comment in chat saying true beam. Someone I know, a friend of mine, would say best beam. Because they absolutely love the wave beam. And Zeb's going out of the way for the missiles here. Alright, I respect the play. Considering we've only have the 1 pack of supers, yeah, I would probably agree with picking up these missiles. If Zeb had another missile pack or 2 available, he probably skips those. And chat has opinions about Spazer. Spazer is actually a really good beam. It doesn't get enough love because it gets superseded entirely by Plasma. Yeah, Plasma is actually a pretty good beam. Unless you fight Key Hunters in Lower Norfair, if you don't have any other beams. Because for some reason, Wave and Ice just don't do the job. And Zeb, time to check the Chozo statue here at Spore Spawn. Items like Wavegate and Showcase Showdown will be skipped in this mode just because they're always going to be minor items. May not be worth picking up. And we have a gravity suit at Spore Spawn. So we got a wave beam and a gravity. GG's to the winners who decided to pick the gravity suit as the first suit we picked up. So now if you're Zeb and Forever, of course with Boss Shuffle, 5 supers, they probably still avoid wreck ship. I think they probably go down after this. We have our second energy tank, first Chozo tank, but second overall tank from Chozo. We have 1 reserve, 1 energy tank. If you are reading the logic, and Zeb probably is, and Forever probably is, I would not be surprised to see both runners go up to Alpha Power Bombs, check that Chozo statue, before heading back down. Yep. We have 45 missiles. None of them are Chozo missiles. We only have the 1 super pack from Chozo statue. So if you're reading that, the chances of our Alpha PBs holding progression are... They're actually pretty good. And I think Zeb is reading into that. So he's going to go up. We're climbing Red Tower. And we'll see what Forever wants to do here. And of course, if this is not the Chozo power bomb, the game would actually expect you to get this item and then loop all the way back around. That's what the logic would say to do. Of course, our runners aren't going to do that because they have power bombs. And we have our first Chozo missile. Okay. And a second pack of power bombs. So what? So the 2 items just swapped here. Normally it's power bomb missile, but instead it's missile power bomb. So we have 1 Chozo missile, 1 Chozo super. We have not seen the Chozo power bomb yet. So chat, let's speculate. What's our first boss going to be? I assume Zeb is going to head down towards Red Tower, and Zeb... No, I take that back. Zeb is going to take the safety save. This is the early X-ray play. Zeb wants that Chozo statue. Chat, I would actually kind of agree with Dragon here. I don't think it'd be Ridley in this case. I actually think it would be Dragon. And Forever, we're going to go back down. Doesn't look like it's going to take the safety save. What the... Alright. Zeb wants to make sure he is as full as possible on health, and Forever... I think he wants to do the same. He's gonna... Okay, so we're doing the Moonfall down, and Forever's just going to keep going down. Okay. So, early divergence. We're going to see what is here at X-Ray. Zeb took the safety save just in case. It's also a safe scum. I fully believe Zeb's ability will get him here first try, but we'll see what's here, and, well, okay, that's a reset of the room. Commentator's curse right there, 10 minutes in the past. And there's our... Oh, there's our Chozo powerbomb at Spazer. Alright. And with the 2 tanks available... I believe Ice Beam is actually in logic with this. So Ice Beam and High Jump are both available at the moment. And then with Gravity Suit, we can also access Wreck Ship. We have our... Ooh, that's our second Chozo missile. Okay, so we have 2 Chozo missiles, the Power Bomb, and 1 of the supers. Yep. Are you a witch? Yeah, how did he know? Ooh. Okay. Zeb took one extra hit from the spikes there. He should be okay. Okay, now he's able to take another hit before dying. He should be fine. Yep, and he's out. And Forever continuing down. So if Forever doesn't go back for X-Ray, that's going to be a little bit of time save. And Forever, of course, taking the safety save. With boss shuffle on, you never know what you're going to get. And there is a standing 25% chance that Forever cannot kill the boss down here. We do not have the ability to kill Ridley at all. And Forever just going to charge right in. We have a fade out, so it's either Dragon or Kraid. That's Kraid. We got a vanilla Kraid. All right. And Zeb picking up the Chozo power bombs. Kraid sticking his claw where it doesn't belong, so we Forever unfortunately missed out on a quick kill. So we have one dance. And the predictions are hot today. And there you go, Forever. Kraid is down, so Forever up one boss at the moment over Zeb. As Zeb just gonna go for it and blind check Ice Beam. And we get a charge beam at Kraid. That is nice. That is a nice pickup. Zeb might not get that till he's done with Lower Norfair and just coming back up. That could be a nice early advantage for Forever. Depending on when Zeb goes for that boss. And we have a Chozo E-Tank. That's our second. Third overall Chozo tank at Ice Beam. And Kip is calling for Varia and high jump boots. Kip, we are going to have a discussion if you are correct about this. Your resignation will be accepted. And of course we get Kraid's Closet here. This is not a Chozo location, but this is still going to be an item worth checking anyway. We get a missile. And welcome in everyone from Speed Gaming Portuguese. Hola! That's Spanish. But welcome everyone. We get supers and high jump boots. I'm pretty sure Closet's not Chozo. Yeah, if it was Major Minor, it would absolutely be. Alright, Kip, we gotta talk. Get in here. Get in here. Of course, that is Various suit and high jump boots. So we are looking at... Actually, you know what? For Forever, this is huge for Forever. Forever might just be in straight-up go mode. It's not a great go mode with Charge Wave. But depending on Dragon's location, that could just be straight-up go mode for Forever. Charge Beam was at Various suit at Kraid. Kraid was vanilla. So at worst, Zeb doesn't get that Charge Beam until after he's done with Lower Norfair. I fully expect a Lower Norfair dive here. Either after Bubble Mountain or before Bubble Mountain. But 100% Zeb goes down to Lower Norfair after this. Yeah, it is absolutely dangerous with 60 and now 20 for Kip. It's possible. Kip has the ammo to technically kill Ridley. It's gonna be a fight, but Zeb definitely has the ability to do so. We'll see if he does it. Yeah, ideally you'd want to see all those missiles converted into supers, but 60-20-20 is that's gonna be a slow fight. Kip isn't racing right now. Yeah, that's a Freudian slip. But Kip is a witch, and is therefore everywhere seeing all at once. Alright, Forever gonna check speed booster here. I do like the check. With, 35-15 on Forever's side, you have both suits charge wave. I do appreciate this play. And that is our third. So we have all of our energy now from Chozo statues. Yeah, Kip is definitely going to be recalled into next week. Do we see Zeb go down check wave beam? I think so. 65-20. I think Zeb checks this. And I would not be surprised. Well, actually, you know what? Depending on what Zeb finds in LN, it's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible Zeb checks Croc after he exits Lower Norfair. Because he might be looking for that charge beam. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see Zeb do it, but at the same time, I would fully expect Zeb to skip Crockemeyer. Got a lot at stake here. X-ray, okay. Yeah, charge can't be at Croc because for some reason the developers thought that 10 and 10 is not enough to kill Croc. 10 and 10 is enough to kill Croc, plus with refills that Croc can give you. But, that's me talking. I'm the guy with the mic. And Forever... What are you doing, Forever? Alright, Zeb setting up for Lava Dive. Easy first try for Zeb, and Forever right behind him. Yeah, if Dragon is vanilla, Zeb absolutely has to find, unless he wants to do a Crystal Flash clip, Ice Beam or Speed Booster. Now, that being said, if it comes to that, Zeb absolutely does Crystal Flash clip. Oh, Zeb's gonna check Screw Attack here, alright. And Forever is gonna take the safety save. This is gonna be a safe scum of Screw Attack, I'm sorry. Now, this is interesting because we have all of our energy, and we're only missing the one super pack from the Chozo statues. The chances of this being a very good item are nice, and we get a high jump boots. That is a great item. No chance Forever saves comes that. This is going to be a keeper. Jack calling out Zeb there for being a coward. Apparently he wants to do the jump. Oh, okay. Forever just deciding, you know what? The heck with Screw Attack. This is interesting. I did not expect this. Worst room in the game can still be a worst room, but with Screw Attack, it's a little bit more mitigated. And Zeb is going for the frame pixel perfect jump. Look pretty close. Pretty close. Zeb with high jump boots is going to just make up that time. And oh, by the way, Forever just casually gets it. Let's go! Who needs high jump boots? Not forever. Zeb checking Mickey Mouse, and we get a vanilla missile at Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that did not take forever. Zeb now with 70-20. Where the heck are our super missiles this seed? And Forever gonna take the safety save just before Ridley. Three energy tanks. I kind of get that. You know, it's still Lower Norfair. Things can go sideways. Yeah, I was a little confused about that too, Zero. I fully expected that to be a screw attack check. I thought that's what that safety save was for, but you know, being proven wrong here. Forever just might just be playing it a little extra careful. Zeb checking power bomb of shame. We get a missile of shame today. Forever, of course, with Charge Beam is just going to skip that entirely. So the extra checks that Zeb is having to do for not having Charge Beam is giving back some time to Forever. The high jump boot is going to be a nice movement advantage that Zeb has. But all the minors that Zeb has to go for, they are giving Forever some time. You might say he has forever to get things done. Thank you. I'll be here all night. So Forever has 13 supers. I think we see a full farm here. Charge Beam is at Varius suit behind Kraid. Kraid is vanilla today. And yeah, Zeb 100% checks behind Kraid. Definitely. We got another fade out. This is Dragon. So we have one vanilla boss, at least one shuffled boss. Of course, with boss shuffle, at minimum 2 must be shuffled. Because for some reason, all 4 of them can't randomly shuffle into their vanilla positions. Yep. Yep, Forever is 100% in go mode. Ice and speed are irrelevant. Forever can just take the Cack-Attack Alley to get the Dragon's position in Meridia. And that is the kind of advantage that you would need against a player like Zeb. Forever does not know that Zeb has not checked Kraid, and therefore does not know that Zeb does not have charge. So if Zeb can just keep pressing this advantage, this is going to be a really, really close finish. And both runners now have Dragon dealt at the same time. Forever up 2-1 on boss count. Now this pretty much has to be a good item. Like Ice Beam. This is a fantastic item. Charge Ice Wave. That makes Zeb skip so much better. Oh, Forever broke the spin. Alright, so this is going to be Gravity Jump Part 2. And now Zeb with high jump boots. Chat points this out. High jump boots gives you a nice movement advantage in Meridia. Zeb's going to make up some time having those high jumps. And will for sure kill Kraid on his way back up from Lower Norfair. So we'll see him get charged. So advantage will quickly shift back to Zeb. Is he going to check a lot of minors? I suspect he checks a few that are on path. Like, Fire Fleeces might be too far away, but I think we for sure see Hadarubi Missile in Wasteland. May or may not see Fire Fleas, I'm not sure. Norfair Reserve? Maybe. We got a vanilla E-Tank at Fireflies. If he really wants miners, maybe Zeb checks Norfair Reserve, but I feel like that's too far out of the way. But maybe given his ammo count, he feels like he has to. So maybe we see Zeb do that. And Zeb is probably unhappy with all these missile pickups. He would love to see a super missile. And in Forever's position, I think we see at least one more major check. There's a super missile. Oh, Zeb's got to be careful. Zeb is falling victim to the screw attack off of wall jumps. You actually need to turn around off of a wall jump with screw attack, because there's actually no iframes with screw attack. And Zeb is taking the fight. This Key Hunter is slowly doing charge ice wave shots. I'm going to give a little bit of time back to Zeb, and Zeb is just going to go ahead and give that right back, checking the reserve. Get another super missile. Okay, so now we're getting the super missiles. Now, since Forever doesn't have Spazer or Plasma, this is going to be either a down to Crocomire or back through Cathedral play, because Forever cannot do Frog Speedway. Place at the power boss is probably in the direction of Croc to get out. Zeb going back through Cathedral. Okay. Forever trying to figure out what he wants to do, I think. Oh, looks like Forever's going to go back through Cathedral as well. That might have just been a health and ammo refill from the bugs. Our runners cannot do Frog Speedway. They need either Spazer or Plasma to augment their wave beam. Or, of course, having Speed Booster, but our runners don't have speed. Nice escape there. Oh, Forever's going to check Ice Beam. Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of disagree with the ice check as well. Do you really, do you go this far out of the way for a beam, potentially? We know this is going to be the E-Tank. Yeah. I think that's going to be all three of the Chozo E-Tanks, though, for Forever. Forever, of course, has not seen the reserve tank. But that advantage that Forever had is quickly disappearing. And with the high jump boots in tow for Zeb, this is gonna turn into advantage Zeb. Forever can swing this back in his direction. He needs to find something quick though. But it also needs to be in a position that Zeb also won't check it. And I don't think that happens here in this case. We know it's either going to be Fantoon or Ridley. And the nearest Chozo statue is going to be... Well, normally it would be at Dragon, but with Ridley we might have an item. With Fantoon there's no item to get to Wreck Ship. So Forever might not pick up another major until... I mean, he just might not pick up another item at all And there's the charge beam now for Zeb. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Forever not taking the plasma route, but with Ice Beam, you can just do ceiling clip from the Metroid, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Forever possibly not thinking of Cack Attack Alley, but, you know, Forever still doesn't have high jump boots, so maybe thinking Cack Attack Alley is slower. But now Forever has to do Bottoon. Alright, Forever's going to be the first one to Bottoon. Zeb had to make up a little bit of time to kill the boss, and we will see what route Zeb takes. Is this going to be Cack Attack Alley, or is this going to be follow Forever to Bottoon? Nope, this is Cack Attack Alley right away. Alright, so Forever now has Bottoon dead. We get a missile at the E-Tank there. Forever does not have speed booster, so we gotta keep this up. Forever's gonna have to farm some supers off the bugs here. Alright, chat, so beams are even. Zeb has Ridley ammo for supers because of all the extra minors that he's checked. So if this is Ridley right here at Dragon Spot, huge advantage Zeb, because he will be almost maxed out on supers. Forever only has 5 of 15. So that's only, only 4 of 15, plus we gotta kill the Ghidorah, so that'll be 3 of 15. And I think Forever just realized that, like, wait, I need some supers. Oh, Forever's gonna take the safety save, okay. Maybe thinking if it's a Ridley, the fight can go sideways. Zeb, oh, that's a convenient super right there at Precious. And Forever not gonna check it. And that's Ridley. Oh, that's Fantoon, never mind. Okay, so Ridley's in the ship. So we're gonna have a powered on ship when our runners get there. So now what our runners might do, and this would actually benefit Zeb here, go back up through Cack Attack Alley, take Forgotten Highway to get to Wreck Ship. Maybe check for a beam at E-Tank, but given the position that Zeb is in, you know, he's in go, he knows he's in go, he doesn't need anything else. I think he just goes up through Meridian normally and does Moat route through Wreck Ship. Not having high jump boots, of course, Forever probably does not take Forgotten Highway to get to Wreck Ship. Chad is saying Forever needs, we need right side supers to be speed booster. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if that makes up enough time. We don't have high jump boots, so movement is going to be hindered with just not having high jump boots there with speed booster. Oh, that was almost a sunrise surprise there on Forever. Got the mid. And now our runners are once again tied, 3 bosses apiece. But Zeb now has the advantage. If things continue as is, Zeb will take this match. Anything can still happen. It's going to be close. But right now, advantage Zeb. Forever making the absolutely massive play early to check Kraid. It paid off big. We got a vanilla Kraid with a charge beam. And Zeb, not having Charge Beam, absolutely had to make up all that time with all the miners, but that ended up working in Zeb's favor because Zeb has all the ammo needed now for a Ridley fight with kind of a bad beam with the Charge Ice Wave. And with 35 supers, this is going to work out pretty good for Mother Brain. He's going to be able to do almost half of Mother Brain's damage just on supers. Our chat is speculating that Zeb probably feels pretty bad right now. Actually, I would agree with that. Kraid being vanilla, having Charge Beam there, you're really late to that, and you have no idea if your opponent scouted that early. If it does, Zeb absolutely probably does feel it behind. Now, if you're Forever, do you feel good with your position? Forever, you need a Mock Droid to clip. Go grab that Mock Droid. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Alright, Forever went down through the sand pit and is now back on Aqueduct. Of course, with this not being area random, those blocks are not converted to regular screw attack blocks or bomb blocks. And Forever... Oh, nice movement there. Nicely done on Moat. Alright, Forever's going to have to do a gravity jump here. Actually going to have to do a couple of gravity jumps to get up. Zeb now in the wreck ship. Yeah, it was absolutely the right call for Forever to skip screw attack. It just happened to be the one item that really helped Zeb with the high jump boots. If that had been anything else, Spring Ball, Spazer, it doesn't help Zeb that much, and Zeb might even reset it. Alright, Forever having a little bit of an issue with this gravity jump, and Zeb having 29 of 45 for supers. Gonna take care of Ridley really quickly. Missed one. Alright, so we need 12 missiles. Oh, Ridley not cooperating. I think that was 12. That should be GG's there for Ridley. Yep, and that is an enraged tail. That tail is not happy. What is going on with Ridley's tail? That tail wanted nothing to do with that. What do we got at Ridley? The Spazer. That I'm actually surprised Zeb doesn't pick that up. I'm okay. Zeb thought better of it. No, like that's 300 charge combo damage. You absolutely want that, Zeb. That might have been a little bit of a panic moment. Oh, absolutely, Professor. Absolutely. And Zeb probably feeling like he's really behind now. He's not checking the right side supers. He is out of here. He is leaving. And we are on pace to finish with about a 52, approximately. And Forever looking to be about a 54, 55. Maybe a little bit faster. I mean, it just depends on what Forever does here. Oh, Forever does not know the gravity jump? Ooh. Oh, that's actually a really good set right there. There you go. There you go. Nicely done, Forever. Yeah. There's what, three chosen locations left in Wreck Ship, and there are exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that we haven't seen yet. The chances of one of them being exactly a plasma beam? That's not good odds. And there's no way you check energy tank here. Oh, Forever is going to check right side super. Okay, I stand corrected. I did not think this was going to happen here. And it is Spring Ball. Forever not picking it up. I think based on the checks that Forever's made, we probably see him do Ridley, which means he'll probably get the Spazer. Oh, Forever is going to have 2 supers for the Ridley fight. Oh, he's fighting the Ghidorah with missiles. That's actually kind of heads up. It would be great for Forever if more supers were available, but wow, this is going to be kind of a tough fight. That's why Forever probably took the save then. Ridley can go sideways. Forever doing a good job of manipulating the Poco, though. So we're doing really good with that. Zeb got the damage boost from the Rinka. Yeah, and that's probably what Forever was checking for with the right side super, hoping for one of the other 2 beams. Zeb going for baby skip. Looking all right so far. Of course, it doesn't have speed booster, so it's a little bit harder. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Nicely done, Zeb. Nicely done. So the Chozo statue locations we have not seen. We have Crocodile's grapple beam. We have Plasma Shack Tool. And Wreck Ship energy tank, and then Wreck Ship gravity missile. Oh, that Rinka was not in a good spot. Oh, Zeb is having a little bit of an issue freezing this Rinka here. Going for backup strats. There you go. Yep, Forever's down to 113 energy. You gotta be a little bit careful with Ridley here. Standard fight so far for Zeb, with Brain going about as smoothly as possible. Unloading all the missiles, because of course. Yeah, Forever not realizing that Precious Missiles was a super that actually would have really benefited Zeb, right? Or not Zeb, but Forever right there. And Forever's got to be careful. That's we're one hit away potentially from. Oh no! Forever took a death. Mother Brain 2 down for Zeb. And Zeb gonna check left side supers is a power bomb. That might have actually not been a terrible pickup. If you can get a couple double hits in, that's going to erase the need for a couple supers. It's possible Forever is not familiar with the power bomb strategy for Ridley. Yeah, if I were Forever, I mean, if you know the strategy, I would actually start with some power bombs. It's possible Forever does not know. And we're gonna just do missiles, yep. But if Forever can get all 18 power bombs to double hit, 400 times 18 is, what is that? 32, that's 7,200 damage. That's actually a good chunk of Ridley's health right there. That's almost half just on power bombs, plus with the 3 supers and like 20 some odd missiles. That would actually have been a really good chunk of health right there for Ridley. I did math on stream. I was told there would be no math. And there is Zeb, finishing off Mother Brain 3. It won't be long. Zeb just has to remember to take the not speed booster route. And we can wrap up this race. V.I.L.P.L.U.M.E will move on up to 8-1. And pending results of more races later this week, they will currently be in first place in the Brinstar division. And shoutouts to Forever, who put up one heck of a show. Definitely had the early advantage with Charge Beam. Might have actually been hurt by the Charge Beam, but had a decent advantage over Zeb for a good chunk of the race. Zeb just able to pull it out and take a victory. And while we do that, let's do a quick shout out to our runners. Give them a follow. You can also follow my tracker today, Paragon. Also give Needlerific a follow. He was not able to make it, likely due to technical issues with his computer. You can also follow me as well. I'm just the guy with the mic. But we are now in Parlor. Oh, that is another death from Forever. And at the same time, Zeb in the ship, finishing in first place with official race time GG time of 53 minutes and 11 seconds. Get your GGs in for Zeb. Forever throwing in the towel has decided, nope, we did good. It was a valiant effort, but live to fight another day. And we are now joined by Zeb in the booth. GG, Zeb.
Yeah, GG.
What a seed.
Yeah, that was like a super jet seed that I just kind of like played way too safe. But
so what ended up happening was your decision to not check Kraid actually really put Forever in a really good position, because not just vanilla Kraid, but also the charge beam that happened to be there. You ended up going out of your way to pick up a lot of miners and actually made this a really good race for a long time. But then there was the decision. You checked Screw Attack, and you got exactly the one item that helped you so much with the high jump boots. when you saw high jump, how did you feel your position was at that time?
I felt okay about it because I was thinking maybe Forever hadn't done Gauntlet and didn't have those bombs, and then didn't have a worst room in the game item. Which Forever said that he did the worst room in the game jump, which I didn't realize he was able to do. So I was thinking maybe I was okay with that.
Okay.
I was also thinking that the miners seemed like me picking up miners would help me because there was one more location like after Lore and Orfair there was a boss location and everything else was pretty bad for charge beam. So I was like, okay, so as long as charge isn't exactly behind Kraid, I'm fine. And then charge was exactly behind Kraid, and I was like, okay,
no,
that's
not. That's not fine. And we see on your credits that there were 21 super packs. I'm sure you disagree. Supers, where are you? Asking for a friend.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard in Chozo because like all the miners can also be E-tanks or reserve tanks, and it just makes it so that like there's a lower density of supers regardless.
Now, I have a question, and chat definitely has a question about this. You check the item behind Ridley. You see that it's Spazer. You decide to leave, but then you double back.
Yeah, I was for some reason I was trying to think of logically, and I thought it would be something else there, and I was like kind of thinking about like if it's this, then I'm picking it up, and then it wasn't that. I was thinking like it would likely be speed or something.
Oh, okay.
And then I was all like, oh, it's not that. I'm leaving. And then I was like, wait, no, I want that. So
okay.
It was just like I should have picked it up the first time. It was just like not thinking enough.
Indeed. And we are also joined in the booth by Forever. GG, man. That was one heck of a show you put on. You did a lot of really... You pulled off a lot of good maneuvers, a lot of good... just good early decisions. Just wasn't able to pull it out. GG's, man.
Yeah. Ruby's ref are bad twice there.
Yeah, that Ridley fight looked really rough. That's a tough Ridley fight.
I just wish I had like full supers going in, but
yeah. I almost think maybe it would have been worth to like even go back to the ship to refill supers, even if it only gives you like an extra 6-7 supers or something.
Yeah.
Just because that beam is with Ridley, it's really tough to kill Ridley like that. But
That's a good point.
Forever actually had a question for you. Have you tried the power bomb strats with Ridley before?
Not in particular. I know they can double it, but I've not like practiced killing him with them.
Okay. Because I saw that you had 18 power bombs entering Ridley both times, and I was wondering if I mean if you can get double hits on them, that's 7,000 damage.
Yeah.
Right there. That's almost half his health.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I need to practice that.
And then you actually missed a really easy super at Precious, which was so unfortunate. That you know, like it obviously didn't decide the race, but that would have been a nice super pack to have.
For sure.
So Forever, let me get your thoughts on the seed. You made the decision to do Kraid super early. You got rewarded with that charge beam. How did you feel your position was at that point?
I was feeling really good about it actually. And then after clearing up in Norfair and going into LN, I felt I did it moderately quickly. I was feeling pretty good about it. I thought maybe at first I was not much behind, maybe even.
But then you took the safety save at the lava dive. All of us were thinking that this was going to be a screw attack save scum check. You decide not to check screw attack. You just went for worst room in the game.
Yep.
You got the jump on your third attempt, which was, by the way, shout outs for that because that's insane. That's a tough jump. You know, that's the pixel frame perfect jump. And then you decide to just go on down. Was that save originally going to be a save scum check for a screw attack, or are you just doing that for safety?
Just safety.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on checking screw.
Okay. And then when you saw... Wait, who was down there in Lower Norfair? Was that...
That was Dre.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. For me, Dragon had like the best item for me. It let me get to bot to him.
Yeah, well, Dragon being there means that you can skip bot wound.
Yeah.
So, I was kind of checking a lot of stuff, partly for like a Zeb skip item / bot wound entry item. But I was a little less worried when I saw Dragon there because like you don't need the bot wound entry item anymore because you can just go around up the toilet and then like through Cack Alley. And I did that anyway because I think that with this movement loadout, it's pretty slow to go up Everest. Like you have to do the gravity jumps and whatnot. So I think it's faster to go through the like sandfall room and then up the toilet and around. But it does depend on the loadout whether it's faster to go through bot wound or to go that way. But, yeah, I felt pretty bad at the beginning of the seed too because like I went through Gauntlet, I got the bombs, which like wasn't that bad because at least I could like do the rest. Then I like saw that there were power bombs at Terminator and it's like, okay, well these bombs are probably not that great then now.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I came right up and did Gauntlet.
And then I went back for 230 and saw that was a reserve, and I was like, okay, like this isn't paying off. And then I went up Red Tower after that, and it was a missile. And then I did X-ray deboost, and it was another missile. And I was like, okay, so all my safety checks are not paying off. And I was like, okay, like just losing a lot of time making all these checks that like I'm not sure if you're making kind of a thing. So
yeah. I did actually go up Red Tower and I got that missile as well, but I just went back down and that's when I went to Kraid right away.
I was thinking about doing Kraid because honestly, like, because I thought that you might. But I don't know. I think that I don't like to do Kraid unless I can kill all 4 bosses generally, because the time loss of like having to save and reset is just pretty big. And if it's not specifically like charge or Varia there, then it's like it doesn't help that much. And like even if it's Fantoon there, like you're probably not going back up to Wreck Ship anyway. You're probably going into Norfair after that. So I like to wait generally on that, but
the ammo that you two had for this definitely didn't help matters either. It was just the one super pack, I think, for like the first 22 minutes of the seed. Like, where are all the supers? Like, did that factor in your decision at all?
Yeah, for sure. Like, even Dragon, like I didn't feel like it was going to be that fast because of my ammo situation, and that kind of factored into it too. So like, I almost was like, okay, I'm kind of specifically looking for Kraid if I go into Kraid's lair. Like, that's the only one that's actually good for me, kind of. And, like, so there's like a 1 in 4 chance, basically, that, like, it's actually good for me. And then every other boss is kind of bad. Or, like, not bad, but, like, not
great.
Not good for me.
Yeah.
So looking ahead, Zeb, you gotta double check here. Has your teammate? Oh yeah. So it looks like you guys have your second game is tomorrow night. It's Professor School and P.S.C. How do you two feel about your teammates' chances going into tomorrow?
Well, I think that P.S.C. is a really good rando runner. Like, I have a lot of respect for him, especially on this mode. I think that he's like a really good vanilla runner too, in a lot of different categories. So I think that should be a really good race. We've been working with Prof to get him ready for this league, and I think this is his like biggest test yet. So I'm excited to see how he does.
And Forever?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you feel about P12's chances going up against Professor School tomorrow night for your team's rematch?
I don't know, man. I gotta rep the team. I think we're gonna do good.
There you go. I like that. All right. Do either of you two have anything final you want to add before we send you on your way?
Not much. Just GG. Kind of a fun seed.
Well, all right then. As a quick reminder to everyone, give our runners a chat. You can follow them, Zeb316 and Forever MHW. Forever MHW. Those are your Twitch addresses there. You can also follow my tracker today, Paragon. Everyone say hello to Paragon. Neatorific, having some technical issues, was not able to make it in today. He would have been my co-com. You can also follow me as well. I'm the guy in the mic. But thank you guys so much for putting on a great race today. This was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to call. If you do decide to watch this one back, I hope you enjoy doing that as well. But for now, we'll see you guys next mission. We're going to send it on over to Speed Gaming. We have another match just underway. We got Bressingham and Toasty. We'll cut Bressingham for rupees and set Spacers to fun. We got Android Dreams on the call there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later.
Go watch and chat.